Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, happy Monday. Stream Seeker says that it has issues. Let me find a button to fix that. How is everybody doing? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? I am going to show you all the things that are new from Spellbinders. But first, I wanted to show you we do have a hop going on. BetterPress and Trinity Stamps, we do have a hop going on over on Instagram, if you haven't already seen it. This is my Instagram page. Yeah, but this is the one that I want to show y'all because it's so cute. Anyway, we have a collaboration between BetterPress and Trinity Stamps, and I just use the mirror sheets. Actually, this one is for, I'm going to show you both. First, this one is my video that come on. Instagram is not wanting to work. Okay, I'll do the other one. Anyway, I do have a video up on, make sure first off y'all hear me, right? Yeah, it looks like you do. Anyway, I have a new video up on BetterPress and my channel. This morning at 10 a.m. should be up for 2 hours. I haven't even looked. I've been busy. But it's using the fun... It's still not working. This one. It's got the gator. It's got the gator in there. I don't know why it's not wanting to pop up, but it's not wanting to work on my Instagram. Let me see. I'll try pulling it up from the app. Hey, Miss D Green, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to try pulling it up on here. So this one is the one for my BetterPress design team project for today. And I used a couple of the gators, and you can see there's a mirror. And then there's the button. And then there's where you can see him. I got the little gator inside where you can see him. Is the music too loud? Does everything sound okay? I did a little bit of adjustments this morning. So far, nobody has said anything to me. And that makes me sad. Why is this not working right? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Why is it not working right? Social Stream Ninja, there they are. Okay. Maureen says hi all. Yay. Alrighty. So my streamer bot chat is not connected, apparently. Is not wanting to connect to the YouTube part. I don't know. I just work here. Anywho, we have that, but we also have got a brand new Instagram Reel hop, okay? We're all using some new products from Trinity Stamps. Super cute. I got the arcade. I got to get the other one because, yeah. Oh, I have... Oh, I think this is ink. This is from Ranger. This is ink. Hey! Hi, Karen. Hi, Mouse. So this is, I think, super cute. But let me show you the real thing. The real. My real.
Come on in. Create something fun. Let the magic begin. Paper, color, glue, and dreams. Turn your ideas into beautiful things. Snip and stamp.
My late daughter was stopping the music there. Okay, so we have
if
where
you are not watching.
Hi, Ron. Oh, hi, Mary.
Mary Kay's Crafting Creations, and you are not following Mary Kay's Crafting Creations.
Thank you for the check-in.
You are wrong, and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
Okay, so Dawn says, my late daughter was an arcade repair person. I love this set. I know, well, there's also this set. You see the one with the hook? There's the, I need that in my life badly. So there is a giveaway. Hop along with us for your chance to win a $25 gift card to Trinity Stamp Store or BetterPress. And you have until the 17th. So head over to my Instagram. It is Instagram, WJ's Crafting Corner. Let's see, can I copy the link and just pop that in there for you guys? And take out all the extra stuff that Instagram added. There, that's what I want. Copy. There we go. And I will pop it over to, it should, doesn't look like it posted over to the Twitter side. So I went ahead and posted it to both sides. So be sure to check that one out. Check out all the other things. I've only had a chance to like look at like one of the other projects, and she did the claw and she used the snap and slide. And I'm like, I need this in my life badly. So I've got to order stuff from Trinity Stamps now. I mean, because this is one that I did not get. I only got the arcade, but the arcade is so cute too. I mean, yeah. Look at that. Loading another level. That is so cute. Okay, so we're going to stop on the Instagram stuff. Let me shut that down and shut that down. And now we're going to head over to the Spellbinders website, where I've already pulled up the classic mouse. So there's a bunch of new release stuff out. So I do have some of it. Today, you know you're doing that later. Absolutely. Yeah, get in on the giveaways. See if you can win some goodies. If not, go ahead and buy the stuff that you know you're going to want to use. The light up cards are so super fun. The snap and slide is super fun. I mean, Trinity Stamps is awesome for a lot of cool designs and stuff, and Tanisa is a sweetheart. But her and her husband are just geniuses at making interactive cards so easy for us, you know? So what we have here... Okay, Mouse is playing with Caddy. So what we're going to be playing with today is Classic Mouse Wedding. Yes, I have decided what I'm going to work on each live stream this week, and during the live streams that we're going to, well, I kind of sort of know which ones we're going to do when I get back from Creativation. But, and you don't really have to miss out too much. We will be live again on Wednesday of next week after the show. I won't be live on Monday and Tuesday unless I'm going from the show, which is my intention. But you never know when it comes to internet, because the last couple of years have kind of not been as good as I would have liked. So, anyhow, we're going to be playing Classic Mouse Wedding because isn't this just so stinking cute? We have Mickey and Minnie in their wedding clothes. Isn't that delicious, Mouse? Yeah, we have Mickey and Minnie in their wedding clothes. We have this... I didn't clean off these. I did put everything in the link down below the video on YouTube, so you do have that. So we have this BetterPress bundle. You can get the bundles. You can get them separate. All these things you can get separate, okay? Dee says, love this set. So need to get it. Absolutely. So this one has got a really cool background. And and of course, because it's BetterPress and foil, meaning you can foil all of these. So we have these nice sentiments all in the Disney style of writing. Save the date, Mr. and Mrs. just married once upon a time and happily ever after. So fun. This is what that background foil plate looks like. I think they did this one in foil. But you can BetterPress it. Also, this one is BetterPressed in a light blue, pretty blue pink, blue ink. Love that one, blue-green. So that is lovely. Then we have, closing that, we have the sentiments, which I already showed you once. And here's another example saying happily ever after. And then we have the wedding etched dies. I think I already showed you that one. And we have the wedding accessories. That little bottle there, that little champagne bottle is literal. It's like, I think it's less than 2 inches tall. It is so adorable. These are just little tiny things. And you've got your wedding rings and you've got the bouquet and your cake, all the fun things. So that's what we're going to be playing with today. I think... You know what I haven't done yet? I haven't pulled out my Glimmer system. Do we want to do Glimmer or do we want to do BetterPress today? Because the last few times that I've used a press and foil, what did I do? I did Glimmer. So what do you guys think? Should we do press and foil? Should we do foil or should we press? Because we do have some colors to press. Thank you, Miss Mary. Yeah, do y'all love it here? You must keep on coming back. I do love you guys, and I love that you come and hang out with me every day. So, nobody is saying. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the press because we have been doing foil. You guys have seen me do foil with different different things like the balloons, those lovely balloons from the clubs this month. But we haven't been playing with the press. So let me get out my inks. And you don't have to use... I need to arrange things so I can actually get to stuff. I've been working on things. We got the last of our... Get up there and stay. It's not going to do it. Give me a sec. I'm cleaning stuff off up there. Maybe I'll use one of those backgrounds. I don't know. I don't know. I want to do the press with that big plate. That's what I want to do. That's going to be so fun. Okay, now my keyboard is up and out of the way. I think for the moment it is up and out of the way. All right, button. Now we come to this one. Yeah, I was trying to slide off of one of my acrylic blocks. It's like, that's not what you're supposed to do. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, honey. Okay, so these are some inks that I have. Some of these are archival. Some of these are BetterPress. The BetterPress ink is actually archival ink, but it's a little thicker to work better with the BetterPress. Okay, that's the main difference on that one. Now you can use your other inks. Yeah, the things keep on talking, and I'm trying to do the things, and I can't. Yeah, it's talking over me. Is the balance better today? Is everything loud enough? Is it too loud? I did do some work on it this morning. Not very long, but this morning. Let me get out my BetterPress system that lives under my desk. So many things live under my desk. So this is the BetterPress system, okay? I still have it in its box because that's how I store it. It's because I don't really have another place that is good sizing for me to do that. And the way that it comes, you have your chase and your platen. I think this is the chase. I think this is the platen. I may be completely wrong on the names, but that's okay. Terry Cooper has got internet gremlins. That's not good. Well, I hope that it works out. So we have our chase and our platen. I have wrapped my magnetic platform in plastic to help me keep it clean. Mary likes the sounds. Yay. I did do a little adjusting. You know what it turned out? You guys were saying that my mic was low. And I was thinking, I've got it turned all the way up. What the heck? Because I did. I went into my sound settings for my computer and I turned it all the way up. But you know what? Somehow the thing reset itself again. So thank you for letting me know, because that way I actually went and checked. So I've got it set at about 80%, I think, right now, because I felt like it was about a good balance with the other stuff. But I may have missed something I was checking. Jen is going to be right back. She is rebooting. Well, fine. And my camera hub is not wanting to respond to the things I'm wanting it to do, so that's okay. I wanted to zoom out a little bit. Anyway, the way that this is going to work, and let me grab out that plate so y'all can see it. This is the Happiest Place BetterPress and foil plate. I haven't even taken it off of the pack. Oh, yes, I did. I did put a magnet down yesterday. So look at those cute little mice. This is going to be so fun. So any of you guys that are like Disney fans, this is still, it's not Mickey. This is Steamboat Willie. Okay, is my stuff not... Why does it say that all of those are Twitch? Those are not Twitch. Or maybe they are. I gotta do a thing again because my YouTube is apparently not wanting to update my thing like I want it to. Okay, we'll see. Well, I'm gonna do the thing and see if it pops up on there like it's supposed to. Okay, now it's working. Okay, I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. So Linda Gorman is in the house. Reagan is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so anyway, this is really cute. I'm thinking that if you are a Disney fan at all, this is going to be fabulous for you. This is Steamboat Willie. It is not Mickey Mouse. It is Steamboat Willie, okay? The reason we have to
Welcome,
make sure...
Paddler 4. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
I added music to the welcome. Okay, you can only see YouTube comments on YouTube. Okay, I need to see if I can figure out why that is, because I have no idea, but thank you, Mary. I know that at some point my Social Stream Ninja started automatically posting to both sides. I have no idea why it stopped. Part of that might be that there haven't been any comments on Twitch either. Well, Terry Cooper said that she was lurking. I don't know. Let's see. That one's not... I don't know. I don't want to pause because you know what happens when I start talking about tech stuff? People leave. I discovered that. It's like people decide that they don't want to hang out if I'm going to be talking about tech. And you know, that makes sense. And Todd is looking at me weird. I don't know why.
Duh.
He's like, duh. Well, they say they want me to fix things, and they keep telling me things they want me to fix. And I'm like, what? Mouse has got a 10-stream streak. Awesome. So let me do the high from the other side and see if it does anything. Yeah, it's not doing the relay, and I do not know why. Yeah, Mouse says it's weird. So I'll have to see if I can figure that one out. Again, I don't know why it's not doing the relay. I know it added it. Maybe they took it back off. I don't know. It also could be a YouTube API change because it's a tech thing. And if they change something behind the scenes, things that are geared to work with it don't necessarily work with them anymore. Okay, we're going to do this. You guys are going to keep on feeding the dragon because you can. And I think I kind of want to do a couple of panels because I don't know what color I want to do. I have hydrangea. This is one of my favorites because, yeah, you guys know the color. I kind of like wildberry, and I kind of like azalea also for this. But they would just make some really nice, pretty, soft backgrounds. And I don't know that I'm going to actually get a chance to play with this again for a bit. So let's go ahead and make a couple of panels. Since I'm going to BetterPress a background, I am going to use my BetterPress cardstock, which I don't use very much because it feels wonderful. Yeah, just the texture. It is just, yeah, so nice. So nice. So let me get some of this out of the way real quick. I'm going to go ahead and not destroy the box. Not destroy the box. But go ahead and trim this down. And let's see if this part is working right. Okay, now it's letting me do the zoom. I had to reboot my camera thing. Okay, we're cutting this down. This is regular 8.5 by 11 size. So of course for our A2 cards, it cuts to perfect into 4 of them. Just cutting that down to 4 1/4 by 5.5. And I haven't decided how many I'm going to do. And this is also really, really quick. Just letting you know. So first off, this is magnetic. So our plate is going to stick to it perfect. I'm just going to line that up with the grid marks that are already on there. They gave us all the things to make it super easy. How many of you guys have a BetterPress and have tried it? How many of you guys have a BetterPress and have not tried it? And how many of y'all don't know what the heck I'm talking about? Okay, so I also want to bring out one of my tape guns, my tape runners, and nobody's answering the questions. All right. So the way that this is going to work, we've got 4 pins here. These are all magnetic. Dee loves her BetterPress. Yay. But all of these are magnetic and they have springs. They have springs. Carol has it and tried it. Yay. Okay. Anyway, it goes on top. And then when you run it through your die cutting machine, so you do need a die cutting machine like the Platinum 6. What it does is it presses down. It's going to press those down so that your cardstock goes and presses in and picks up that fun design. So we're going to put a piece of this cardstock right on top here. Now, normally I would say you tape it on. I'm not taping it on. I might bring the foil out in a bit. Okay, so Maureen wants the foil. We did foil last time. Dawn's used a friend's. Awesome. So I'm going to take a tape runner and just going to put a little bit of tape on the back. All this is for is to hold it onto my plate because otherwise I would need to tape it down. And I don't want to lose any of the mice. Another option is to take some tape, make it into a little roll on there, and then it'll go on here too. However, if you do that, sometimes the pressing isn't even and you'll get something that looks kind of weird. But if you decide, if you do get that, you can always put something else over the top of it. You could put a Mickey or something on there, right? You could put a cake. You could put any of the things. So I'm just going to lay that down. It's going to be nice and flat and smooth. And we're going to pick one of our inks. Let's start off with the hydrangea. Oh, Nerdy's not here, and Ronan's not here. Nerdy is talking to him at home. I need to know how long you guys are going to be in St. Louis to see me. I am flying in late on. I'm getting in late on Friday, meaning I'm going to go to sleep. I'm getting up early on Saturday because I got a class with Simon. I have a second class on Saturday, but I do have lunchtime open. But I don't know if you're going to be there more than the day. If you are, we can try to make a different time frame and stuff. But I want to work around what you've got. But I need to make these 2 classes because I've paid for them. Yeah. So we're going to actually start putting down some of the ink and just. Denzel says tap and twist. This is a felt pad, so that's one reason why you kind of have to scrub it onto the design, okay, to get the ink down. If you've used felt pads, you kind of know this to get them onto your stamp. Sometimes you got to scrub them. If you want to do a direct to paper, you know you have to drag it onto your card. And the more you press as you're dragging it, the more ink is going to come out because that's kind of how this comes out. If you decide to use an ink pad like Simon Hurley Stellar Ink. Maureen says, and your point is what? My point is that I love both. I need to do both, Maureen. I can't do all foil. Well, I can. Can't do all foil all the time. I think we need to have a lockdown that's all foil soon. Do you guys like that? And it doesn't have to be hot foil. It can be toner foil. It could be stencil foil. It could be all those things. Is that something you guys would like to add to the lineup? I think I'm gonna set up a Notion
Beware.
database and the thing.
If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered
Saturday lunch
the
sounds
chaos zone.
good. Yes, let me check my thing real quick just for timing. Yeah, I'm working on multiple things at the same time. So, don't want to look at flights. I want to look at the thing. Where did I put it? Did I put it at the back? Or did I not? I know I printed it. Should be in with this. I'm going to see FTC Creative. What time is my... I think the Simon class is over like at... Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm going to be in a class with Simon Hurley. Oh, it's not as early as I was thinking. I was thinking 8:30. No. From 10:15 to 11:45. And then my next class is at 2:15. So I've got from 11:45 to 2:15. And... since it's in that convention center, as soon as I know where it is inside there, I can let you guys know. It's not going to be in the event hall, so y'all could actually meet me in the convention center. Yeah, and we could go off together wherever it is. Wait, what? Chat with Sassy. What? What, Elizabeth? I'm gonna have lunch with Ronan and Nerdy. A week, yeah, next Saturday. This coming Saturday. Isn't that gonna be fun? I have a Simon Hurley class. Of course I do. Okay, y'all ready to see? Okay, I know I didn't talk through this. I ran it through there. It pressed this piece down into the plate.
Welcome, Shay7090.
Hey, Shay.
And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
We're crafting, laughing, feeling
I told you I want you to come with me, Elizabeth, and then you won't do it. But hey, Shay, welcome in, Shay. Welcome in, Elizabeth. Yeah, Simon Hurley, last year, I think it was last year. If he does a class and I'm able to get into it, you know I'm going to do it. So I paid for a class to hang out with Simon Hurley. Which also means that if Ronan and Nerdy meet me inside the convention center, I can try to get Simon to the door. I have no idea if he has something busy, but I'm trying to make sure that I get you to get to meet him on Saturday before we go off to lunch. I doubt that I'm going to be able to drag him off for lunch, but we can always try, right? Okay, ready to see our lovely Mises? There we go. Also, it's dry. This is a quick drying ink, and when you feel it, you know the feeling of embossing where it's pressed in and you've got that texture. This is, it's a flat, but it is pressed in there, and it just feels so lovely. So lovely. So there we have it in hydrangea. I'm going to take out my archival ink cleaner to clean this off. I have, because it's an archival ink, you can technically use alcohol. However, alcohol may mess up the finish. There is kind of a little bit of a plastic coating kind of thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but you can feel it on there, where if you use too much alcohol on there too often, you could start wearing that down. So, because I didn't know that, and I just started using alcohol when I first got it. Where did I put my, okay, here's my archival ink cleaner. I've got 2 bottles. This one's the old one, because I did not know you didn't scrub with it. You're supposed to press it. It's got a little plunger thing in the middle there to let you take the ink off. And you can probably see some of this is getting shiny. I haven't talked about BetterPress in a while, so I'm going into some detail. So anyway, it's a little shiny there because all of the cleaner's coming out. And it is great for cleaning off archival inks. Yeah, I actually had to kind of replace the, I replaced the felts because the felt wore out so much. I need to do it again. And I just used some cheap felt that I had bought that you guys might remember. The reindeer, I think I did like 2 years ago. I did a felt reindeer, and I bought some felt from Michael's. Yeah. I bought some thin felt from Michael's because I thought it would feel right, and I was looking for the correct color, and it didn't work out so good. Okay, now I'm going to try rubbing off that adhesive that's on the back of my card. Not that it matters. Mary said she didn't know that either. What did you not know, Mary? Because I don't know what you're talking about. We, Simon and Ronan? What? Yeah, I know, right? And the class I have later in the day is one that is for, it's with I think it's a watercolor company teaching about brushes. And one reason why I said yes to that class is because Erin had told me that they're fabulous. So I'm going to get to meet those folks. I think her name's Willow.
Refreshing. Thanks,
anyway. So we have one. I did cut a second one, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I hoard this paper. This is some paper I never ever use. I'm going to do the same thing, though. And, okay, I know what I'm going to do. Maureen, love you, honey. I'm going to take it out. Here it is. We're going to do the glimmer with it, too. Because Maureen wants foil. That means that I'm not going to be able to make as much stuff today. I don't have as much. I still got stuff to do. On the plus side, though, we did get the boards done. We did get all of those. We wound up just changed his mind about which direction we're going to do the boards out in the patio because of structural stability and all that kind of stuff. We want to make sure everything stays nice and strong. Erin's not going to be at Creativation, Mary. However, I'm hoping to see her when I go to Austin. Because right after the show, hey, Miss Kelly. So right after the show, we're going to Austin. Or I'm going to Austin, and Todd will be there, and all the things. To see his family, to see his parents, and for him to go work out in the pasture and cut down trees and stuff like that. He's going to pretend to be a lumberjack. Okay, moving steps up out of the way. Yes, that is coming up too, and the video portion is up today. So thank you for that, Mary. So Spark is up. One of the things I've got lots of things. I'm starting to work my way through and get some of the things done I want to get done. So one thing is there is a new promotion I just sent out yesterday for the Art of Expression Summit. I am not in the summit. I'm promoting the summit, but it looks like it's going to be really fun. And it's going to show a lot of creative ways that you can, okay, you got all the stuff, and then you don't know what to do with it. It's the way I understand it, it is going to help to teach you different artistic skills that aren't necessarily tied to a specific product. That just means that you can grab what you've got and make lots of fun stuff with it. I hope that made a little bit of sense. Maureen says, yay, foil. Yes. Okay, this one is Azalea, and it's going to be a light pink, and it looks like I still have a little bit of blue on there, so you know what? There might be some purple on here. I've also used the BetterPress with Lisa Horton inks before, so it will work. Whenever you're using a foam pad, you have to be very gentle though, because otherwise you're going to flood it. You're going to get ink in between all of the raised areas. This one is one that you just press and twist and kind of scrub it into the pieces, okay? And since I didn't talk about last time, we're going to do this one a little bit slower. So put this on top. It's going to go right onto these little posts that are magnets.
Crafty Creations 11.
It's going to hover. You can see that the cardstock is hovering over our magnetic sheet that is holding our paper. And now I need my die cutting machine again because I moved it out of the way. Hey, Miss Danielle, welcome, welcome. And just like we do with the Glimmer system, we're just going to run this through. And when it goes through, it's going to press this top plate down into the metal plate that's on the magnet, and that's going to transfer the image. No heat needed, just the pressure of your die cutting machine, and you lift it off and it's magic. And this would work great for lots of different things. It doesn't have to be for wedding. I'm just thinking this is one that would be, I mean, what if they came out with a Steamboat Willie baby or something? You could do baby cards. You could do basically anything. And parts of this look like it could be fireworks, so this could be 4th of July. Anyway, Mary says, it's meant to be purple for life. Yes, exactly. I know you love the purple. And the main reason that you don't have to take the tape, if you use a tape runner on the back, you don't have to do that. You don't have to remove it. Hey, Miss Bethany, taking a break from job hunting to eat lunch and veg out. Well, I have to say good luck on the hunt. I hope you find what you're looking for. I told you, most of the time for me, it always leads to, when bad things happen, they tend to lead to something better. Okay, Do we want to do another? I think I'm going to do 2 foil. We're going to do 2 BetterPress, and 2 foil ones because Maureen wants the foil. But I'm not going to take the BetterPress away because I can use the BetterPress to do the sentiments because we've also got the BetterPress sentiment set, BetterPress and foil sentiments. Okay, so I'm going to take this off and we're going to put this to the side. I should probably put it in the box that is getting crushed because it's under things. I'm going to put it back in my box so I don't lose it. Ooh, you just ordered Spellbinders Squeaky Clean. Awesome. Wait, are you talking about the new dice set that I'm not playing with for a couple of... I had to look at my schedule because I actually wrote down what I'm playing with this week. So this week... Oh, it's not Squeaky Clean isn't the name of the collection, but that might be part of... I have to look now. I'm sorry. Give me a second, guys, because I think I know what she's talking about. It's probably one of the things in there. Yeah, I know. That is super. Do you guys want to see what it is she's talking about? You want to see what Kelly's talking about? She just ordered this one. I got to hit the right button. Hey, Juanita. So she just ordered Squeaky Clean Etched dies. This is so fun. So fun. And the name of the collection is Shiny New Day. And my plan is to work with that one on Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be kind of a weird day, so I'm probably going to start a little bit late, but I am going to try to... Danielle got a 10 stream streak. Yay! I am going to try to start as close to noon as I can, but it really depends on what time I get back from dropping Todd off at the airport. So, but that's what we're going to be playing with, which means this might go a little longer or a little later than normal. Just make sure that you're here at noon in case I'm able to get started on time. There are several things in this collection. We have got the mop and bucket and stuff is so fun. We have got an embossing folder that's basically a double embossing folder. We have got some pretty, I think I got that part. I don't remember if I've got the flowers or not because I have so many flowers. And then we have the sentiment set. So this is going to be fun to play with. I'm really looking forward to playing with the mop and bucket. It is too fun. Okay, so that's going to be on Wednesday. So Kelly will get to see it in action before she gets hers. Yay. So we have a 90-second ad break starting over on the Twitch side. So thank you for helping me out with those. The ad breaks do make it so that I get a little bit of revenue from that, which is awesome. It's like I got a lot of little, I got my finger in a lot of pies, and they do add up, which is really nice, but they don't add up very fast. It takes all of them working together to get the things. Okay, so Bethany says, I just applied for a job across the street from where hubby applied for a job fair at a job fair on Thursday. Now that would be funny if we both worked across the street from each other. Yes, you know what that means? That means that you guys could get together for lunch. Y'all could have lunch together every day and you would drive each other crazy. Wait, that's my life. Yeah. Okay, so we have our little Mies. I don't think I have any... I'm going to grab some foil. Let me grab some foil. Don't know what color I want to use. Ooh, I could do rainbow. I haven't done rainbow in a bit. Do we want to do rainbow for this one? Or do we want to do something else? I kind of want to do red. I'm being so bad. Jen says rainbow. Okay, we could do rainbow. We have the rainbow confetti. And I have regular rainbow here too. So let me grab, I am not as prepared as I was last week. Mostly because I started doing other things this morning to try to get done with some things. I think I may do one for each. So Maureen says, prayers TM7, may God have his perfect will. Exactly. You're going to get led to where you're supposed to be. That's just the thing. You're going to get led to where you're supposed to be, and you're going to wonder, why in the world did you stay where you were to begin with? And Dawn says, rainbow is always the answer. All right. So we want this to go over the entire front of our cardstock. So I'll use my card to be my template to show me where to cut. And I think I need to clean these scissors again. Okay, so when we're using the glimmer system, well, whenever you're using any kind of foil, you want your shiny side, your pretty side, to be facing away from the cardstock. When you're using hot foil, part of this silver part is an adhesive that is activated by heat. Okay, so we're going to have it so that the adhesive part is going to be attaching to the card. Okay, that means we're going to have shiny side down when you're doing it on a hot foil system like this one. If you're doing toner foiling, you're going to have shiny side up because you're going to be pressing it down into your adhesive. Hey Tamara, welcome in. So now we're going to put down our thin shim and our spacer pad. And since this one is such a big plate, I'm actually going to heat it a second time. The reason I'm doing that is I found that I get better results. I might get underfoiling if I don't. I probably let it sit on here long enough that it probably wouldn't be a big deal. But to run it through a second time, I'm just going to turn it off and turn it back on. Wait for it to heat up, and then we will hit the timer then. So the timer button is there so that we know how long to run it, how long to wait before we run it through the die cutting machine. So, Todd, Maureen says meow. He meowed back. I don't know if you heard him. Okay, so we have the platform ready button on, so I'm going to hit the timer. And when that's ready, we're going to run this through our die cutting machine. Why did the ink pad feel insecure? It always got stamped on. Okay, I'm just waiting. It's blinking and blinking and blinking. I think I'm going to do another one, and it's going to be the rainbow confetti. So it's going to look different. It's still going to be rainbow colors, but it's going to be different. It's going to be, looking at the colors on this one, it looks kind of, this looks kind of weird, right? But it looks fabulous when you die cut with it. I mean, when you foil with it. Okay, that's still not ready. Let me get this panel ready. Meow meow the Todd from Mary. Okay, we're going to put that over the top. Like I said, it looks kind of weird, right? And then we can just cut that. So we have that one ready to go. So is Elizabeth still here, or did she have to raid and run? Or pop in and run, or whatever? That did tickle me, though, that she's awake already. She's here. Well, thank you, Miss Elizabeth. I know that you wind up staying up really, really late with your husband's schedule and all of that, so I don't expect you to be here. So, but thank you so much for popping in, honey. Okay, so this is ready to go. We're going to run that through, and then we're going to take a look and see how our little mice look. Okay. So you can see the imprint, right? Oh, you're waiting on a phone call. Oh, look at that. That is so fun. Todd, look at the mice. He says, okay. Yeah. We're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to do it with the confetti one. So here's our panel. Going to put our foil down on here with the shiny side down so that the adhesive side, thank you, Jen, touches our card. Put our thin shim and a spacer pad right over the top. And then we're going to plug it right back into our die cutting machine. Now this is already pretty hot, so I don't think that I really have to, I don't think I have to reheat it. So I'm just going to wait for the platform to say that it's ready, and then we're going to push the button. Okay, but we're going to push the button and it's going to be ready to go. Also, another tip, which you can't see right now because Santa's busy. ASMR has been good. Yay. So if this light, if the power light is blinking, that means you do not have it plugged in. I've done that before, where it wasn't heating up. It's like, why isn't it heating up? It's because I didn't have it plugged into the base. So hello, Frankie. How you doing, honey? Love you. You want to see my mice? Look at the mice. I bet Frankie likes Mickey. So fun. So fun. Okay, so we've hit the button. We're just waiting for the timer to go off, and then we can run that through our die cutting machine again. And Jen got coal. Jen got coal. Welcome to the Coal Patrol. Thank you. He loves Mickey. Awesome. Okay, I'm waiting. And again, this, like I said, this is Steamboat Willie. Another thing we want to steer away from when you're using, I'm just letting y'all know, because when I used the Duo, the Mouse Duo before, we were trying to stick kind of close to the traditional Mickey Mouse colors. And we're really not supposed to do that because that is still under copyright. The Steamboat Willie is not, because Steamboat Willie was originally black and white, so we can do a lot of things with it, but try to steer away from the other colors. So if you don't want, you just need to come after you, because they can't. They might not, but they may. Okay, we just finished running that one. This is something I did not realize until I was watching a replay of a Zoom call where they were talking about copyrights and stuff, because sometimes, you guys know, you go on
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
I'll wait.
I love you. Now back to our show.
Sometimes you go on to Amazon or you see some things on Temu or whatever, and it's like, wait a minute, I recognize that, but that's not the right pricing for that item. That's because it was stolen. Some of the Chinese companies do take designs from other creators, like Spellbinders, or Pear Blossom Press has had her stuff taken. Just different companies have done things like that, and we don't really want to support them. And some of these companies, if they're big enough, they will go after them. We don't want any kind of copyright infringement kind of things. Okay, so we have... Look at that. This one is super fun because the colors are not in any kind of positioning. They're random. Yeah, Disney does not play with copyrights. No, no, no. But this is Steamboat Willie, so we're okay to use these. That's one of the things I am so excited about, is some of the older things that we have loved since we were children are things that we get to now play with without having to worry about the copyright thing. Yeah, such fun. So there are 2 panels now. I'm going to shut this down, let it cool down. 2 panels now using our fun new background. And I'm going to use This is what I use for the big ones. There is, when you hit your glimmer system, there is a magnet that goes along with it. I don't find that it picks up the big plates as well. It's just not enough. So this is actually one I got from the Dollar Tree. I've sent one out to a couple of you guys in goodie bundles like months ago. But it's strong enough to be able to pick it up so I can put it on the silicone mat for it to cool. Actually, it won't take long for it to heat back up if we decide to do foil for a sentiment. So this is what we've got so far. Same design. These are in ink and these are in foil. And they are all super fun. So what else do we have in here to play with? I have to move things around again. So this is the sentiments. It's one big plate with all of our sentiments where you can cut them all out. And you can use this again with the BetterPress or the foil system. This one is our classic accessories. So we've got our rings, we have a cake. I'm kind of thinking make it simple. And then this is what I do want to show you guys, because some of you have got the classic mini duo die set. And you're thinking, this is an add-on. This is not an add-on. This one has the full pieces for our mice. So you've got all the pieces to make Mickey, all the pieces to make Minnie, all their wedding dress, the tuxedo, all the things are all in this one die set, so you don't have to go and pull the other one out. When I was putting it on the magnet, I was checking that because I needed to know, do I need to go get my other die set for today's live stream? And turns out I didn't need to. Okay, so all of these are gonna make our piece. However, it's already 1 o'clock and it looks like I'm probably gonna be making more than one card. So I don't know that I'm going to do this one, although I may just use this one. But it is nice to know that I've got that, and it gives you a lot of options for when you happen to have a special occasion like a wedding. I'm thinking this would probably work good for why, thank you, Miss Danielle. I think this would probably work pretty good for say anniversary cards and stuff as well. And our sentiments, let me look that back up on here and let you know what they say again. Our sentiments that come with it, or the sentiment that is in this collection says, save the date, so it could be for cards for announcements for your wedding. Your save the date ones. Mr. and Mrs. to announce that they're now married. Just married. So those are good for wedding cards. Then we've got Once Upon a Time and Happily Ever After, which would go well for a lot of different things. So I think that would be fun. I think Once Upon a Time would probably be good for an anniversary card too, especially if you share something like maybe pictures from the initial wedding to say happy anniversary, because once upon a time we started there. But then again, it would work with anything that is fairy tale themed. All right. Idea, critters and wedding wardrobe. Okay, what are you talking about? You just want me to do another video using this. Is that what you're telling me, Jen? So Jen just added something to the list. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit of... I have to put this paper away. This is my BetterPress. I have to put it away because I do not want to use... I've accidentally used it for something. So this the pack comes in a pack of 25. And you can see this has barely been used because I hoard it. So when you guys get this, it's a very special card. Just saying, very special. All right. That's cooled down enough to go back on there, and I can put it back in its sleeve. Where did I put the sleeve? Right there. 90-second, just like the edge. Oh, you... I think the hat and the veil would probably fit on them. However, they are kind of tilted to the side, okay? And with the critters are facing forward. So the perspective is a little bit different. So I don't know that it would work, but here is the top hat. And here's the pieces for the veil. So it might. It might look kind of odd because it's going to be positioned, it's going to be, the critter is facing forward where the outfit is facing to the side. So not sure. Okay, let's see. What do we want to die cut? another piece of regular cardstock. I mean, I do think it's a wonderful idea regardless. So we have a bouquet. I know what I wanted to do. Dang it, I just changed my mind again. I'm putting this away. Because I had an idea earlier, and I think I'm going to do it. No, all my pieces are coming off. So that's another thing. I dropped my dies on the floor, and this wand definitely helped me get them back up faster. We are going to use this one because I had an idea this morning, and it's like I need to do it, and I basically just had to look to the side. It's like, oh yeah, I was going to do that, wasn't I? So let's go ahead and start cutting out some mouse pieces. And getting this out to be able to hold the pieces, and then that for the dies. Okay. Yeah, I have to do. I should have done this earlier. I really should have. Now we're gonna just be a while. And yes, I think I need every single die to make our critters. This one I think I need to have twice. And this one I just need one of. Okay. I'm remembering what some of them are. Because I checked before I got started. I checked when I was putting them away last night. Or yesterday afternoon. I have googly eyes, honey. Todd, look. Before they go away. Jen put googly eyes on over my face. And they're still going. Oh, they're gone now. Okay. Okay, do I have enough room for one more die on here? Why, yes I do. Awesome.
It's delicious anti-food.
Thank you for the bits, Jen. I appreciate it, hon. Even if you made me look silly.
How refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Coot.
Gonna try to keep them all in one piece so that I hopefully don't lose any of the bits. Yeah, these down here are the ones that are going to want to try to disappear. Okay. Only dropped one. That's good. Because this one was really just to pull a piece out from the inside of, in between her legs. But that one I'm not 100% sure what it is. Okay. So let's get the rest of these. I think I'm going to have to cut some more cardstock. Have our two little tails. Thank you, Mary. All right. Okay, I'm not going to have time to, I'm going to save some time and just put everything into one of the little baggies I've got over here. But I have to pick up the one that fell on the floor because I dropped another one. And then I'll put them away after the stream, but I don't want to lose any of them. Doesn't want to let go. Alrighty. So next we're going to start assembling, but coloring in the meantime too. And I need to know which background should I plan on using for this. Okay. Because that's going to help me decide color to use for them. Now when I saw this, I thought, oh, that would be so cool for me to do something like me and Todd, but you know what, I can't. Well, hello, baby Yoda. I can't because I don't have a kilt for him, and the skirt that is in here won't work. So, oh, I need to put these away too, don't I? Because Todd wore a kilt. He did not wear a hat. So that would be easy to take care of. I just wouldn't put a hat on him. But he didn't wear a tux. So I'd have to take the jacket off of him. I have no idea how this goes together to be able to make it look like that. But for a lot of folks, you'll be able to do that to make it basically their wedding colors. I think that is going to be fun. Okay, get that up out of the way. So now we have all of our bits cut out. Yeah, I don't like it when I have too much stuff on my desk. So I'm taking out my mat, my sticky mat, just decently sticky, that came with my, there we go. Well, it's actually not sticking enough for me to be able to do that. Your sister-in-law gave you her wedding dress? You cried? Oh, that's awesome. I love it when you're able to do that and have it go through your family. I didn't have that luxury, but that would have been awesome. I did love the dress that I wound up with, though. Okay. We don't know what color we want to use yet. Nobody has told me any colors that we want to go with. Like, should I have Mickey in a black suit? Should I have him in a white suit? What color roses? I really need to figure out which one of these I'm going to use. That's probably the first thing. So Jen says red. So she's probably thinking red roses because I don't think we want a red dress. And if...
Puce.
What color is puce? Blue green? I think puce is I think I'm going to have to look it up now. Puce sounds like it would be ugly, but I know it's not. Todd was just being weird. Oh, puce is actually a pink color. It's a dusty rose kind of pink. Danielle wants a rainbow background. I know Maureen wants a rainbow background. Okay. She's going to be wearing white. I think we're going to have... We could do purple roses and we could do purple as the... You want dusty rose or you want purple? Okay. I have to remember what everything is. And forgive me, I am chomping on a cough drop. So probably because I had so many dyes on there, so she wants purple. Allergy season is in full force. Well, I've had cough drops on my desk for more than 5 years. I think it's been closer to 10. But they aren't wanting to cut all the way through, and I'm afraid I'm going to lose some of the pieces. This is a shoe. I just need to let me just do it. I was trying to keep everything together so I wouldn't lose any of the pieces or forget what they were for, and that's not happening. So, oh well. I do need to cut that one out again. I have to remember to do that. I think that is the one that goes behind their mouth, if I remember right. YouTube comments disappeared again. Okay, sorry. Very possible that the Twitch ones did too. I'm in organizing mode, watching, listening while organizing all my card pieces and envelopes. Yeah, at one point I decided I'm stopping doing that. I do have card pieces over here, but I tend to cut my card pieces as I go. But I did cut out like a lot of different colors because I had the heavyweight cardstock, and then I don't use them. I really don't. I use white and I use black. Those are my two go-tos for card bases. Sometimes, occasionally, I will use, occasionally I'll use craft. But if I leave them all in their A2 size, I mean, if I leave them all in 8.5 by 11 sheets, then I can cut any kind of card base I want to, even though I don't. I tend to just do my A2 because I do love them. And they're so easy to make. Okay, so we have one of our mice. The head. I mean, most of the pieces are fine, but I gotta get these big ones out to make sure that they're all good. Let's see, will lashes come out okay, or do I need to trim? I need to cut with those. One thing I want is I want my glasses. Where did I put my glasses? I did have my glasses case out on my desk, and now of course I've lost them because I put everything else in the way. And I'm only thinking glasses because these are so small and I want to make sure I actually cut them right. They're not here. Oh well. Oh well. Yay, now they're back. And I messed up her lash. That's okay. She'll have 2 instead of 3. Oh, wow. Dawn says, I won't need to buy card bases or envelopes. For years, I won an auction from a stationery business that was liquidating after they closed. Wow. Wow. That's fabulous. Okay, so now I'll be able to see the little line and make sure that I'm actually lining up with it correctly instead of being a little bit off, and yeah. Okay, there we go. Baba. Jen, I hope I lined up okay with the glasses. I tried. All right. Aw, well, fine. Oh. You got a killer migraine? That's too bad, honey. Okay, so these 2 pieces need to be black. This one, which is her body, also needs to be black. Oh, here's the other pieces. I was thinking, what? Wow, you paid $30 for all of that. Fabulous, hon. This one needs to be black. Well, I don't know if that's going to work either, Ruth, because we do have effects and things playing. Just saying. And we have his... I'm going to try to do all of the pieces that need to be black first. And I may just put them right on my desk and just clean up the mess, because I think that'll be probably faster and easier than trying to do it on the sticky mat and try not to make a mess on the sticky mat. I could just... You know what? I could just use... Boo Boo Be Gone. What? I could just use some copy paper. Yeah, that would work. Then I can just throw away the copy paper instead of having to clean the desk. Okay. We have all the pieces for her dress and his shoes. We're starting off with the main pieces of our characters. Our little bride and groom, their bodies, their heads, all the pieces that need to be done in black. And right now, I don't know if I'm going to go with a black... Okay, love you too, Ruth. But I don't know if I'm going to go with black for his suit or if I'm going to leave it with the white suit. So we'll just have to see. I'm not sure how it's going to look. So grabbing a piece of copy paper and trying not to knock things off Todd's desk as I do it. have to say this. Red suit to hide the blood. God. So this is going to be a murderous wedding. Is that what you're telling me, Ruth? Leave sound on at least one. Found out muting doesn't count. Well, I'm not sure what all does count and what all doesn't count, because one thing that I was hearing from Supreme Dune was when we raid, apparently just raiding doesn't help her stats, and I don't understand why. It should, but apparently it doesn't really help her stats as much as I was expecting. And because, you know, she's doing her partner push, so I would think all the stuff would work, right? But apparently, and my brain just stopped again. Apparently, coming in and raiding doesn't help unless you stick around and chat, because they're looking for fake ones. Because I know I raid off to her a lot, and I really want to help her reach. I mean, I love the fact that I love all the things that she's doing on Twitch. Just saying. She has been working hard to build a big community over there. And Jen, why are you interrupting me in the middle of the stream? She says, check clip it. I look in Discord. I get notified anytime anything gets put on there. I just don't go and look at it all the time. So Ruth has got one. Okay, thank you, Ruth, for letting me know, because I set that one up yesterday and it should have worked. So I'll make sure to add you to that opt-out page and make sure to get that one fixed. Don't know why it didn't work, because it's the same link I've used multiple times. I just changed the page that it went to. Just made a change on the page that it went to. So thank you for that. Okay, so you decided to do the glasses over me. Okay, thank you. Mary, I mute my laptop instead, or mute tab. Yeah, I do mute tab all the time. I've got the tab muter thing on my laptop, on my computer. But I have no idea what it does for the algorithm. You never know. Okay, let's grab out some Simon Hurley black ink, because I have my Simon Hurley inks here. Can you imagine when I still have to? You ask if you ask if yeah, I know. I asked if it was good or not, but I didn't expect you to take a picture and interrupt the stream. Yeah, I kind of want to do it this way. I know. I keep trying to make things do better, and that's not working. My glimmer system is taking up too much room on my desk. So is my die cutting machine. I can't get to my inks and my things and all the goodies. I want to play with this. That's not quite enough. It's all because I don't want to make a mess. Okay. I give up. I give up. I have to make a mess. I don't want to make a mess, but I'm going to make a mess. I don't really know why I'm worrying about making a mess. I mean, I made a mess, what, yesterday? This is not picking up enough ink. I had gloves on. I had rubber gloves on while I was painting. That's better. I might actually need to re-ink. I don't know. Now I got fingerprints all over it. I'm going to say that's good enough. Okay, let's do his tail. I don't know which one's tail it is. It's one of them's tail. That's still not dark enough. Come on. That tail keeps on turning over. It's like it sticks to my finger and then it keeps on turning over.
It's delicious, Auntie Cootie. How refreshing.
Yes,
Thanks,
it
Auntie
would
Cootie.
have been easier to, but instead I just grabbed what I had out to the side because I didn't know what colors I wanted to do all the things. That's where planning comes in. I don't plan. I had an idea this morning and I hadn't actually had a chance to think it through enough to have an actual plan. Now, I can tell you this. I could plan. I'm going to go ahead and say why, because if you're watching the replay, you may not know. Ruth was saying side, but wouldn't it have been easier just to cut it out of black cardstock? And she is absolutely correct. Cutting out the black pieces out of black cardstock would definitely have been easier than having to ink them up. For all of your cards, you could definitely do any color you want of all the different pieces, and cutting them out of that color cardstock is going to definitely be faster. If you have number one, if you have the cardstock, and if you plan. I could make time to plan, but if I do that, I'm not going to be doing as much. I mean, that is part of my plan, is to start planning, but I won't be able to get as many on-the-fly videos and stuff and live streams and things done if I'm spending the time to actually plan out the cards. Because most of those are going to mean doing them at least twice. Because you guys know me, I make mistakes as I go. Rian says I'd have to find some black scraps. I'd have ink everywhere. I know. Well, usually I don't have this problem. I don't have with my pouncers. I don't have one for black. If I had one for black, it'd been perfect because I could do the other colors. I don't know why I don't have one for black. I should. Because here's my pouncers, and they're great for filling in the entire thing. They're great for that. And I could have sworn I had a black one, and I don't know where it is because apparently I didn't put it away. Because it's not in there. I do have some other ones that I think are... I'm going to have to see if I have any anywhere else. And this just did not want to pick up any of the ink. Because that's what I started off with. Alright, so now we have those. So I can add... Before I pick up that Mickey, I need to clean my tweezers. Foot alert, because there was a tie.
Welcome Melissa Klepser 1166. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
We're crafting, laughing, feeling right.
Hey Melissa. It's like, I already forgot what I was doing. Black glitter would be fun too. Black glitter would be fun. And I do have the Simon Hurley, but that's more mess too. So today I want to get done. I've already done 4 panels and it's already 1:30. So, hey Melissa Klepser. Melissa says, she pops in and she says, hi Todd. Meow. So we're going to go ahead and put the white pieces on top. And I had to clean my tweezers first because otherwise I would have gotten black on the white part. We don't want that. Behind in chat, working on applications. You go, girl. You do what you need to do. We love having you here, but I totally understand, and don't worry about us. Ruth says, oh, and hi, everyone, since I didn't say hi. Yeah, she just came in saying, I've got a migraine. I'm not going to be here much, but yeah. There we go. Let's put the other face on. And I'm going to wait on the eyelashes because I want to make sure I put it on the right one. Because it would be kind of funny if I got the entire rest of the outfit done and it didn't go with, with the mouse that I added the eyelashes to. Yeah, it might help if I lined them up right. Come on. Did Maddie sneak in? What? Is Maddie in here? I didn't see that. I did see Melissa snuck in. Well, she didn't really sneak in. We kind of know she's here because it kind of went off. But I think that if Maddie was in, we'd know, right? Unless I'm thinking of a different person, because there's lots of people with the same names. There we go. You called Winston Walter. Who? Maddie's not here. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, other than Maddie's not here. All right. So there we go. And then we have this little body. And this little body. So this one is the girl one because the girl shoes. We know that. Okay, and then we have the arms and the tails, which can go on pretty much last. Okay, so now I'm guessing on some of these. So I'm going to start layering them up. So that we can see what they're going to look like. Oh, she's going to be lovely. So Reagan is on her treadmill. That's fabulous, hon. I'm not. I'm not sure what that one is. I don't remember. This one is his breeches. This one is his hat. This goes with her veil, and I think this is the other piece for her veil, if I'm not mistaken. Not 100% sure. I'm looking at the debossing parts, and I'm going to have to go back and, again, like I tell you guys all the time, check the website. Take a look and see how they assembled it on the actual product page. That definitely helps you out. Okay, so for her outfit, oh, that's what those are. Those are for his jacket. I did not realize that. Yeah, I did not know things. I'm looking at this and not knowing. Okay, for her dress, I'm debating. I think I do need to have the underside. This is going to be kind of the part that you're able to see behind her legs. That one, I think I need to have a little bit off-white. So I think I'm going to bring in some iced out. It just needs to be something really, really pale, and I think this one will work lovely.
Thank you, Auntie Cootie, for ordering a daily special for 100 bits in the Pet Cafe. Only 0 left.
And maybe I'll make her shoes blue to match. Okay. And her arms. I do need her arms after all, because it's got her shoulders, and we're going to actually see her shoulders. So I need a little bit more black up at the top on her shoulders.
Ah, refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
I grilled a chicken for 2 hours. He still didn't tell me why he crossed the road. Okay, let me get a little dauber. I never use these. I don't know how good they are anymore, or what color any of them are anymore.
Auntie Cootie changed colors.
And I think I need to re-ink my black ink pad. I think I have black ink. I think I have that. That's one of my re-inkers. Okay. See, I want to go ahead and start putting her dress together, but I'm afraid that I'm going to mess up and have it in the wrong positions if I don't. That's why I'm adding her shoulders on there first, because I need to do the top of her dress first. There we go. So this is going to go right up there. She's going to be so pretty. Let's go ahead and add some glue here. And tuck this under her arm that is now in the way. But at least her straps will be in the way. Or her straps will be where they're supposed to be. Actually, I did this wrong anyway. Well, dang it. I'm going to do it there. We're going to do this. It'll be fine. I'm just looking at the picture, and it's like she should have her arm out like that, so it does need to actually do a little bit further. So anyway, we're doing it again. There you go. 5 dad jokes. Oh my God. Did they actually get added? I'm assuming they got added. I'm going to wait to do that part. Okay, so we also have a belt and a bow. Don't know if I know what color. I know what I'll do. I'm going to use that blue. We're going to go ahead and use the blue for the belt and the bow. I'll go ahead and add those. Yeah, I made an executive decision, decided to go with blue instead of purple. I'm sorry. Yeah, This one's good. I'm going to have to do another mouse in purple just because Mary wanted purple. Or I could do a separate bouquet card that has got, because this one doesn't have the bouquet. Yeah, we're doing blue. You should have known I'd pick blue. I love blue. Okay, so this goes over. Oh, dang it. I did it wrong anyway. Because this goes underneath. This goes underneath, and then it goes onto her. So let me add the glue on, then at least I got it loose. This is what I get. There we go. All of this is basically because I knew that I needed to sandwich the body in between this piece and the back. Thanks, Ruth. Filming it keeps me motivated. Oh, you're filming while you're cleaning. I don't do that because I feel that everybody would be bored watching me clean, but filming all the other things definitely helps keep me motivated on crafting and things. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Everyone says you can tinge it purple on the skirt to maybe satisfy the purple demanding button lady. Nope. There's her wedding dress. Now I can add the belt and the bow. Ruth says, sorry, Mary, tried for you. Okay, now we can try putting her arm on. But the thing is that with the arm, it really depends on where you want. They've got them positioned so that you can have them holding hands. And I think that is really cute, and that's kind of what I want to do. So, I think I need this piece in red. And I'm going to need another one. Or I can just, yeah, it'll be fine. I can also use, do I want a dauber? I can just use a piece of cardstock, go back behind it too. You don't actually have to do, don't actually have to die cut another one, but this is actually cut perfect to go in. Let go. There, it's all red. Okay. That's what usually happens. It's that fast. As long as you've got enough ink in your ink pad and you've got a pouncer, it works fabulously for making cardstock, making colored cardstock the color that you want it. La la la. Okay, and I still needed to do her eyelash, so I do need that black thing again. And where's the one I used? Oh, this one. Okay, that actually worked out okay. And she has her eyelashes. Awesome. I don't know why I don't have music. Is the music not playing? sounds like it might be very, very low. I don't hear the music at all. Yeah, the music apparently was stopped at some point and nobody told me. Ruth? Okay, I don't see how it will attach other than if I put the arm on there first. So I'm going to have to do the arms, and then the head's going to be attached, I think, to the arm. So let's see what we can do with this. Want the arm to be about... Okay, we're going to go there, I think. And then we can have her little head right about there. Got her done. Well, almost done. I do still need to do her veil and her shoes. Okay, now I'm thinking, is the music too loud? So that goes there. We're going to do that one. Yeah, Todd's working on all the things. He's trying to get the last of the stuff done that he needs to get done before we leave. But... and I put too much glue on the back of that. Let's put some glue on the ear. There we go. All right. And then I think, actually I think this actually goes on there. She'd make a perfect ghost too. Yeah, I know. All right. Oh, those were supposed to go there. Okay. I found a die that was in this set that I thought went in the other one, so I put it in the other one. It was some roses, but that's okay. It wasn't supposed to go in the other. Okay, I need to know. Okay, it's just that one piece. Well, what's that other piece for? Okay, this piece is actually something for him. It's like, I guess, part of his shirt or something. So she's almost done. I just need this little guy that I'm also going to do in blue. And that's going to go above. Oops. This was definitely an oops. Do not do what I just did. I put it on top of red ink to put the blue ink on it. And that means that it was getting red ink on my brush. Dang it. Well, I'll do that. I'll have to do that one later. I'll have to do another one. I do have to do a couple of other die cuts, so I can do... I'm mad now. I'm sorry. Let's do her shoes. Which look like they've got a little bit of gray on them when they weren't supposed to. So apparently they wound up getting in the wrong color ink too. Yeah, I know. There's Mary's purple. No, I'm not doing that. She says, yep, it was meant to have purple. What the heck? heck? This one, I just cleaned this area and this is still looking gray for her shoe. I don't want her shoe to be gray. I want it to be blue. I'm sad now. It'll have to do. Maybe I'll cover it with something. I could always cover it with something. And y'all just saw me clean this up. Y'all just saw me do that. Well, the thing is, I just took it out of the thing. All it's got on there is blue. It's got, yeah, it's like it shouldn't have picked up anything else. Because this was a brush that I just took out. Well, welcome in, Anfield Road. Welcome, welcome. She's still pretty. I'll be happy. I'll say that that's okay. Now, do we want him to have a white suit? Because we could do the white suit thing. His cummerbund needs to be the blue. So let me get out that brush again. And since someone said it was the brush. Now this has still got that light blue green. So it's got to be the matte. I mean, I cleaned it. I cleaned parts of it, but apparently I didn't clean enough of it to take care of the plates that had plasma. What? Anne Marit! I apologize for any heart attacks anyone may have just had because Anne Marit decided to do the thing. Okay. There's some little pieces that I don't know what they are. I'm cleaning this one more time. Let's get some stamp cleaner out, but I'm trying not to get any of my pieces that are sticking to the mat to get any of that stamp cleaner on them. I just want to clean the mat because I'm irritated now. Irritated. Okay, so Regan says, I'm glad I was off the treadmill. Exactly, right? It looks like there's a little bit of gray on there still. That's what happens when they get stained. You don't know where the stains are compared to where there's not stains. Okay, I want to do his cummerbund and his tie. I don't know if I want to do anything else in the blue or not. It can't, well, that's the thing. I'm saying it couldn't have been contaminated because I just got the brush out and I just wiped it off and it didn't. See, that looks fine. I don't know. Cummerbund. So what do you think? White suit? I'm kind of thinking white suit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put his pants on. Yeah, she's laughing at me. Goodness. Okay, so this is actually the inside of the jacket. So I think I need to have part of it is being... This needs to actually be... I think I'm going to put that one as also some of the teal. Or I could do a darker blue. Let's do a little bit darker blue. We'll do clear skies. Where is it hiding? It's not in my purple stack. Now I'll do blue skies for this, clear skies for this one. Again, using that same... Yes, blue rim on. Yes. Actually, we need this. Hi, Stephanie. Likes the white suit. Oops, that's not the color I wanted. Let me go ahead and do this on this part. So yes, welcome, welcome, honey. I dropped his head. Okay. Actually, they put it like this. I'm looking at the picture and they just put it right on top like that, but I'm not sure I like it. I'll do it. Okay, let's put some more glue on here and then I'll put it down. Now he has a concussion. Why does he have a concussion? Oh, because I dropped his head? Yeah, that could do it. Aw, he's cute. That's cute. All right. Oops, that's not where it's supposed to go. This is supposed to go in front. It's another one of those where they decided they wanted to put part of it in the front and part of it in the back. But it also explains why I have these deboss lines here. It goes behind the body. There. Now I can put this on top. And it looks like I didn't put that quite far enough down. Yeah, I found the instructions. If you look on the website, so on the Spellbinders website, on the Classic Mouse Wedding Etched Dies, it does have the instructions. And I think that that's going to be in your bit that you're going to have on. I need to add this to my thing. Copy. It's not letting me copy. Copy image, go to Notion. I'm adding it to mine so I have it in my supply inventory permanently. Classic Mouse Wedding. And then add it as a picture. Control V. So now I'll have that, so I'll be able to look it up anytime I need to do this, and it's all together. Yay! I don't even have to print it out and put it in the physical stuff because I've got my digital inventory. Yes, love that. I know, I've been teasing you guys with, I'm not meaning to tease, I'm just excited about what I'm building. And I like the way it's coming together. And I keep finding more ways. Like this weekend, I created a checkout system where now I've got a couple of buttons in there so I can hit a button to say I'm checking it out of my library to bring it to my desk. And then I have another button where it can be returned to the library, including it logging the date that I did those. Okay, I did do his tie. Okay. I need to look again at that to see if I was supposed to do anything for shirt. No, that just goes right down here. Okay. And I'm going to check and see whether or not the scrolling messed up again. Because if it did, that's why I'm not getting any new messages. Nope, no new messages because y'all just aren't talking. Alrighty, so now, what's next? Blue trim on his hat. I already did that one. Thank you, Miss Mary, for hitting the button. So now I need a jacket pieces. So I've got his arms. Where his arms are over here. So here's his arm. So we need that to go there. Okay. Before I do that, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I think it says that you can do this ahead of time. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here. And then this other piece that I didn't know what it was is actually cut for his other hand. Okay. I'm not gluing this on yet, but it gives you an idea. So it's coming! It's coming together. And then these pieces are part of his suit. Okay. So this one goes on the outside and this one goes. This one goes that way, I think. Yes. And then we've got these little bits that I think I'm going to also do in that darker blue. I think that'll be fine. Right? I know, they do make a cute couple. Once you know which piece goes where, the little edge marks make a little bit more sense. Because I was like, what in the world? I don't know what these are. Because I was thinking, I actually thought that these pieces for his jacket were actually supposed to go on her. I thought the big pieces of her of the jacket were parts of her veil. Move it a little bit. There we go. That's lined up better. And now we can add his arms basically to the back of here. Oh, come on. Go on there, right. There's also a little etched line right there that I didn't notice before, so I had to use it. Which also means that her hand is not in the right spot. Unless she's up higher. I wonder if I can move it. Yeah, them holding hands make her arm like that because I did it in the wrong spot. I gotta move it. I mean, I can cut another one out if I need to. Oh, that's not working. Ha 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 ha. There. It should have gone out this morning. Oh, actually, have you been opening the email? Because I'm planning on doing a cleanup. So if you have not been actually opening my email, you may have been added to my list of people that I sent it to a smaller group of folks today. Let's just put it that way. Let me look and see what Flowdesk looks like. And I'll see whether or not you were on there, and then I'll make sure I add you to that group if it didn't. Because yeah, it did go out today. Yeah, I know it does, but I'm usually pretty good at this. That's why I'm here. That's one reason why I'm frustrated. C-mount, yeah, that was a different one. But yeah, I wasn't that one, so let me see if it went to you. I'm thinking it probably did not. It was a much better open rate. There was a bounce. And does it show me who it got to? Opens. No, I don't want the opens. I want the delivered. Okay, so it did not go to you. That's why you didn't get it. That just means that you have not been opening my emails. So like I said, I'm going to try to start cleaning them up so it doesn't go to people that don't want it. Because the majority of people that my emails have been going out to don't open them. So I'm trying to send it out to people that actually do want them. So let me see if I can find you. Because you may do what I do. I see the email and then I don't actually open them. I file them. You've been opening all of my emails. Yeah. You've got an 83% open rate. Why were you not added to that list? So I'll add you to the list. There, you're in it. You'll get it. Oh, Jen didn't get it either. Maybe I had it set at like 85% of people. Because I know you. I'm actually calling that one biggest fans, because that's the video that I saw that said to do that. You have a 55% open rate, Miss Jen. But I will add you to that because I know you come to everything. And it looks like maybe Anne didn't get it. Let me look. That's AL. Yeah, I was actually watching yesterday a video from Flowdesk, and apparently the way that Google and other email providers say, apparently what happens with a lot of them is that if you have a low open rate, they wind up starting to send all your stuff to spam, so you don't actually get it. So it affects deliverability. So I'm going to try to improve that. So, Anne, yours isn't Hotmail, is that right? I'm pretty sure this is you. Data. Yeah, that's Amarit, and you usually don't open mine. But I am going to add you to the one to get it. One of my plans is to, sometime in the next few weeks, I hope to to basically redo all of the segmentation, so you tell me exactly, do you want notifications? Do you want summits? And I really need to rethink how I'm doing newsletters, because I really haven't been doing it. Okay, well, I just added you. I added all three of you guys to it. Melissa Klepser got mine. Carol did not. Let's see. And your email is the mouse email, is that right? Yeah, I think that's what it was. And Livia did not get... You guys? Okay, I'm fixing it. It means that you've been opening less than 85% of my emails. Okay, let me get Miss Olivia. So, Mouse, you have been added back. And Olivia, you were at 82. I think that's what it was. I should have used a lower threshold, because that's what it was. So I think I'm going to go in and double check all of the ones, make sure that anybody who's getting more than, that has been opening 75% or more, get added to that segment to get those emails. Okay, so Olivia, you are doing it. I don't either. Anne says she's bad at opening. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm on a lot of different newsletters, and I don't get it. I basically put them in a folder in my Gmail because I plan on going back to them eventually, and then I don't get a chance to do it. Okay, so at this point, I need to do his shoes. These little pieces, I think, are going to go blue, and the rest of his shoes are going to go brown. And then I need to recut the little piece to go behind him, or I could just do another piece of red cardstock or something. I don't know.
Welcome, Sharon Creeker 6934.
Hey, Sharon.
And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. Cool. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
So Karen's getting the emails. Yay. So did you get one today? I want to make sure that you got one today. And I am admitting that this is a work in progress. It's kind of where I was too tired. It's Todd's fault. I was too tired yesterday to really get much of anything else done. So... Thank you, Ruth. Ruth is wanting to remind me because I do need to do that. Thank you, honey. And thank you so much for all of the hearts. Okay, Melissa says I don't open the live emails because it says it says in the title what it is. If I can watch, I just go to the live. Perfect. And I know you've been great about that for years, so thank you so much, Melissa. I know a lot of these folks, though, a lot of folks want to know when I'm going live. Well, you remember when I was just doing it once a week. It was easy to keep up with what's Debbie doing because it was one day a week. And now it went to every day. Linda got one today. Awesome. But then it went to every day, and now it's down to 3 days a week plus bonuses.
Danielle _ Vegas changed colors.
I haven't decided exactly what my structure's gonna be because I love hanging out with y'all, but I also want to get a lot of other stuff put in place. This is the year where I want to put a lot of things in place. And hopefully next year I'll have everything kind of way I want it. So it's going to be mostly just have fun. I don't know. That I don't know. She did not mention that in the email. It was someone from Flowdesk that they've done a lot of research on how everything works. So I have no idea. Let's put a little bit of red on a piece here, and then I'm just going to cut a piece to go behind his little face. And then we're going to be done with our little wedding couple. And let's curve that first. I'm going to curve one end so it's going to be not showing, hopefully. I'll probably need to cut it some more. And we still have no music again. So it's like different things are shutting the music off. And then I'm not noticing. And then I don't put any music back on. But you know what? We don't have to have music. But we can have music. Because I like music.
Auntie Cootie changed colors.
Auntie Cootie changed our dragon. Yeah, now he's a ghost. I do still have to attach their tails too.
It's delicious, Danielle _ Vegas.
Aw, they're cute. Oh, I did have that one piece I needed to do for her band. Where's the, there's the tails. We have the tails.
Welcome Stephanie Abershock 7184. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
Welcome in, Stephanie.
Thanks, Danielle _ Vegas.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, I need to cut out one more piece again because it made the wrong color last time. It's not that one. It's a little bitty thing.
It's delicious, Danielle _
one.
Vegas.
Yeah, I'm glad you love the dragon. We've named him Caddy after Cadamir. He's a pixie dragon. And he is the sidekick of our very own Ronan, the Chaos Gremlin, that also does our public service announcement.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the Craftosphere, you will have entered the Chaos Zone.
The Chaos Zone. Let's put that one back there for a moment while I take the die cutting machine back up. All for one little piece. We need one little piece and then we need to color it blue. Let me grab a scrap. I was trying not to get into my scrap bin just because, yeah. I need to go through this and decide what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of, because I have too many scraps. Ad breaks are starting. Select our pick versus caddy. So after we get done with this piece, then we can put the tails on, and then I can start assembling, I think, because I don't know if my idea is going to work. Looks like I missed a piece of the Dyson. What are you I have to see what you're talking about. I don't see anything on my desk saying anything about a Dyson. But I do have a Dyson. We do have a Dyson we do have a Dyson vacuum cleaner that we just changed out the filters this morning. And we were looking to see why is it still not picking up like we were expecting, and turns out that one of the hoses is busted. So that's going to be on the to-do list for when we get back from our trip. So how did you know about the Dyson? Oh, you meant, I just thought that was so weird. Die set. I missed a piece of the die set. You think of Lee Evans? I don't know who Lee Evans is. I still thought that was funny. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Okay, let's do a little bit of blue. I have to move the things around again just to get to my inks. Yeah. There. That's perfect. We're going to put that up on her. Then we can add our little tails. And then we can start assembling a card. Yes. And deciding which of our backgrounds looks best. I know you can't really see the tail too much, but that's not fun, but it is funny. Yeah. Well, we've got a Roomba, so we have the Roomba go all over the house all the time, but I don't have it up here because it's on a higher level, and Todd's been doing a lot of construction and things, and we discovered today he has never actually cleaned the thing out. Now, I think I bought it almost 20 years ago to replace the one that he had that I thought at the time was old and wasn't working as well. So, and if you were talking about this one, you're right. I replaced this one because it colored wrong. Anyhow. Bye, Mary. You're not going to win the card because you're not going to be here. So here we have on blue, if I can pick them up. I have been struggling today. Have you guys noticed that? I have really been struggling just trying to do any of the things. I think the blue makes it too much. It's like too much blue. We could do over the pink and it would pop. Okay. We could do over, and I think that makes it so that they pop better. We could do this over the foil and it would pop better. I also have this panel that I started this one actually looks really good. But I think it's not the right size for what I wanted to do. I could add some more color to this though. You can add color over the things. So y'all are thinking the pink, or at least Jen is thinking the pink. So pink and blue. And I'm debating whether or not to put anything else back there in the white space. You know, do some ink blending on it so that you can see. So pink is good for you guys. but her dress is so white that it gets lost in the white space. So I think I'm going to try something, but I'm going to try not to do too heavy. I don't want to go heavy-handed on this. Stupid Cupid, I think, will probably match best. Yeah, it does need some color. I still kind of want to keep it nice and soft. So first off, let's make sure that I can get the right amount of color on my brush. And Stupid Cupid is kind of almost a corally, and I think will go good with this. Okay, I can do this. And I'm going to start in the center and just softly, I hope. I don't want to mess up my panel. Thank you for all the mice, Carol. Okay. I think I'm going to actually put it over the entire thing. I'm not a witch, I promise. Okay, let's see. I think you're going to be able to see these guys a little bit better. The lighting in here isn't as good either. So I can see it better. And the other thing that I'm going to do, assuming it works right, which it should, I've done them before. I think I need a little bit more, just a little bit more. I'm going to put a little bit more, and then we're going to go on to the next step. So I'm adding a little bit more color. It's going to basically make our mice that are on the background kind of disappear into the card a little bit more, but that's okay. It's going to look good. It's going to be good for our background. It's all tone on tone, which I don't do a lot of. Okay. And where's the thing I was going to use?
SSD. Catmeyer has a dream.
Caddy
chat
had a
describe it?
dream. Shaker. We're going to do a shaker. Mary, we're doing a shaker, honey. I think I need to trim this down just a little bit. What does this say? Recommended panel size 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So that's 1/8 of an inch smaller than A2. So instead of 1/4, we just trim 1/8 of an inch off. I usually trim off more than that. This one is going to go edge to edge.
Wow, what a weird dream.
And this is actually something that would do better if I didn't have, I mean, you're not going to be able to feel the texture in there anymore. You're going to be able to see it, but you're not going to be able to feel it anymore. So that's sad. But we're going to have a shaker with these guys on top. Okay? And Dawn is saying foam. Okay, remove protective film. Where is the protective film hiding? How do I get that off? There we go. Parachutes queued for the next 60 seconds on Twitch if you would like to drop into the swimming pool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. And I'm going to attach it at the bottom and two of the sides. Just making sure I have that pretty much in there right. There we go. It's gonna have sticky over there. That's not right. Oh, it's not moving. I guess I'm stuck with it. Stuck. Anyway. I almost ripped some of my cards, so I need to do this. I'm gonna add a little bit of glue behind where I ripped it. Yeah. I told you, it's one of those days today, guys. I don't know what's going on. And now it's too tight because I put it down there too tight. Yeah. Now I gotta trim this one again. And I have to put a little bit of, I'm gonna have to put a little bit of, why is this crooked? Well, that's the thing. I did it crooked. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yep, I was looking for that too, Dawn. Thank you, honey. My problem though is that now it's not straight. It's crooked. So now I'm going to have to try to fix it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it. It'll be fine. It's wabi-sabi, right? It is wabi-sabi. And I don't want to use too small of glitter because it'll pop out the ends, so I'm not going to. Let's see what kind of shaker bits I have out today. So this one, ooh, that's going all over the place. That one's a confetti. We used that a couple of days ago. Oh, I think this would be pretty. That one would be pretty. I may do a little bit of both of those.
It's delicious, Danielle_Vegas.
So I kind of like the colors in here to go with what we're doing. This one is from Trinity Stamps, and I just got these with doing the arcade game. But these are nice pastel-y colors that I think will work really good with our mouse's wedding clothes. So that's more than enough. I think I poured like half of it. And then I want to put some of the confetti. It's going to be some brighter colors too. Where's that scoopy thingy that I have? And somebody asked me where I got it, and I don't know. So, I don't know. And this is also going to add some color to the back too. Good. Artistic, anti-sagging the whole panel to keep the shaker bits. Yep. I think that's enough shaker bits. So there we go. It is kind of stuck on different places, but it's okay. This is cute. All right, I think what I want to do before I stick them down, I'm going to put them onto a card base. The ECR nail scoop. This is actually something that I think I got at one point. I bought some stuff from somebody who was an art student that was getting rid of their stuff because I think they were graduating, so they didn't need their student supplies anymore, something like that. And I went ahead and I just got a bunch of stuff. I've got a big portfolio thing that I'm never going to use. I don't know that I'm going to actually use foam, believe it or not. I might use foam behind my mice. I might. I have not decided on that. Do I have a card base out? I don't think I do. I think I need to make one. Everybody's saying foam, foam, foam. And now that you kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and start the giveaway. Yeah, we'll do that. And we have no music again. Alrighty. The foams have it. Yeah, foam on the top of the shaker might be a bit much. That's what I'm thinking. Because this is it's going to have a little bit of girth to it. It's going to be nice. But it might be too much if we do foam on top. I mean, it is a flat shaker, so it will, there it is. It is a flat shaker, so it does kind of squish down. I have thin foam. That's basically all I use, Ruth. Ruth says, well, then thin foam? That's what I use all the time. I'm going to use some double stick tape though. So if you are on YouTube or on Twitch and would like to win our Mousy wedding card, type !join in the chat in either of those, either on Twitch or on YouTube. Either one works. Carol says, if I got in, if I win, I will fill the paperwork out later. Understood, honey. No worries. Okay. So I'm going to show a trick I have not shown in forever that you probably know. But if you use, unlike what I do all the time, I'm always using, I almost always use liquid glue now. But used to, I would use double-sided tape on all my cards to put my card panel down onto the card base. And if you make some little handles like this, it helps you to be able to position it better. Because you can hold on to the handles or hold on to the part that's not sticky and lay that right down. Stephanie is just about finished setting up her craft room. Now you can start crafting a lot more. Fabulous. So I'm just going to line that up with the edge. And then press the part that has sticky. And then I just pull these out and press all of it down. Super easy. I used to do that a lot. There's a lot of little tricks and stuff that I learned when I was first trying to learn how to make cards that I never even think about doing anymore. Uh-oh. It's upside down. I am not taking it off of there now. Looks like I need another card base, and that's a card panel. Do what I say, not what I do. I just put the thing upside down on there. It's a day. Today is one of those days where nothing seems to want to go right. It's all going to get better, though. I'm telling myself that now. It's all going to get better. Everything's going to go fine. I'm not going to have any more issues. I've used up all of my issues today. Yeah, it's an easy fix, and I know how to fix all the things. It's just frustrating when you have to, especially if you're in a hurry. I'm not in too big of a hurry right now, other than my stomach is saying, feed me, Seymour. Okay, trimming this down a little bit more. See, I intentionally cut it a little bit long so that I could actually come back and try to trim it again, making sure, being extra careful not to cut into the plastic. There we go. And that little bit needs to be trimmed off too. Okay. Now, yeah, at least you know it's sturdy because it's yeah. It's heavyweight cardstock twice. Heavyweight cardstock twice. Right side up. There we go. We have our shaker part done. And I needed this tape out anyway to put behind our little guys here. I know what I'm going to do. Let's do this first. I'm going to grab out my press and seal so that I can make sure to reposition them exactly where I want. Actually, here's a piece already out. Okay, I want their hands to be interlocked. That's just too cute. Have their hands interlocked. Have them right about there. I think that is good positioning. I'm going to put my press and seal down over the top of them. Okay. Foam. Oh, nope. I thought you were going to say it. You thought I was going to say foam. What's next? Nah, I didn't do foam. Okay, so we're going to be putting some tape down. Yeah, I'm going to put a bunch of it on here. I'm not using liquid glue for this part because it's not really going to stick that well to the plastic. It might stick some. I'm going to actually, I think, use both. But a lot of times glue does not want to stick to plastic. But I've also seen that sometimes double stick tape doesn't want to stick to plastic. There's lots of things that don't like to stick to plastic. Okay, 22 folks in the giveaway. And by the way, don't forget to head over to Instagram for the Instagram Reels Hop and get in on that giveaway too to get some lovely products, or to hopefully win a gift certificate to shop at Trinity Stamps or Pear Blossom Press. You guys know I love them. And it was nice getting to hang out with Tanisa some last year at Creativation. I don't think she's going to be here this year. I have not heard. I know that Amanda's not coming. And I hate that because I miss her. Yep, you're all set on double-sided tape. Yeah, Scrapbook.com was having, I think it was, don't know if it was having another sale, but they have sales all the time. But I know that they had their tape in there too, because I saw that on the website this weekend. Okay. And I will add a link for the double stick tape down below, because I've got a link to the foam, but I'm not using foam. So there's the end. There's the end. Debbie J on Instagram? It's Debbie J's Crafting Corner on Instagram. And let me show that one more time, because I showed that at the beginning of the stream. Did I shut it down completely? I probably did. Let's see. Insta. Okay, I also have a Pear Blossom Press video up today too, so I want you to check it out, my channel and on the Pear Blossom Press YouTube channel. Let me switch the thing. Hopefully this won't mess up things, because you never know. So here is the video that I did for our hop today.
Come on in, create something fun. Let the magic begin. Paper, color, glue, and dreams. Turn your ideas into beautiful things. Snip and stamp, shine and play. Create a little joy today. Follow along and you will see how fun and easy crafting can be. Let's get crafty. Come on in, create something fun. Let the magic
I like the
begin.
music, sorry.
Paper, color, glue, and dreams. Turn your ideas into beautiful things.
Okay, anyway, there's that, and then the card that I did for the video that is up today is this one. I love it. And Ranger said that they loved it too, so I am excited about that one. So be sure to go and check those out over on Instagram and follow the rest of the hop. For the hop, it's the reel, and there's a bunch of other creators on there. I still have to go back and watch all of their stuff, because the couple of things I did see so far is super cool, and I need the, you know, they don't just have the arcade. Another new die from back to the screen. Yeah. Another new die from Tanisa and Trinity Stamps is one of the claw. It's called a graphalon or something. I've never heard the term, but yeah, it was like, oh my god, that is just too friggin' cute. And the one video I've seen so far, someone did that one and used a snap and slide inside it. And I'm like, my comment on there is I need this in my life. So I am going to be shopping, because I need that, and I need the box, and I need all the things. Yeah. Yeah. I hear Todd making his coffee. He makes espresso, so I can hear the machine running. But yeah, those were some really fun cards. And the mirror that I used on mine is the mirror sheet from Pear Blossom Press, so you can do some fun reveals and stuff with it. So I did 2 of those this weekend. I was like, oh, these are so cool. And I only used 1 sheet to do both of them. Links, please. Links, please, for what? What do you need the links to? The Instagram? I did put it in there earlier. It's probably still in my clipboard. Give me a sec. So I think she's wanting the clip to that. Let's see, paste. Didn't do anything. Still didn't do anything. Oh, okay, there we go. So that is to my Instagram. For the video, you can just go to Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Just click on my picture down below, the video on YouTube, to be able to get to that. But I am Debbie J's Crafting Corner pretty much everywhere. Okay, I think I do want to put some glue on here, just to be on the safe side. Mostly where it's not already covered by tape. Okay, so now I'm just going to pick this up, picking it up with my press and seal, and then I can just place them down right where I want them. Okay, I want them a little bit further over. I want to keep them kind of centered. Somebody must have seen the Todd. Okay. Pressing that. Okay, Ruth says, awesome. That set is on my wish list and the video is on the tab to watch later. Well, thank you, honey. And now I can just peel off my press and seal. And there we go. Now there is a bit, and I just noticed that I don't like where I was removing her arm so many times, that it's no longer black there. So I'm gonna get my marker and add it right there, right beside her strap. Okay, lovely. And I think that's good. I don't actually feel I need a sentiment on this one. You could always add a sentiment, but I think we're good. Todd, looky. I hate it when he says that. I'm gonna have to start slapping him. He says, okay. Like it doesn't matter. Ronan or Linger Smalls would love the arcade game too. Oh, absolutely. And there's a lot of different things you can do with it. There's a stamp set where you can do lots of the old school things like Galaga and Asteroids and I think it was Aliens? I don't remember. Anyway, some of the old school ones. The old pixelated ones. Yeah, I think this turned out so cute. And then yeah, they're having a party. They're having a wedding party. I was just looking for this and it was hiding under my foil. Isn't that fun? Okay, so we are done with this video. I think I need to keep the cards, so forget about the giveaway. We're not going to do one. I'm teasing. I need to not tease about that because at some point I am going to have to stop giving all of the cards away. And do what Jen had suggested and start listing them on the website so you guys could buy the one-off cards, because I don't typically do more than one of a specific design. I have a revolt. So the chat is revolting.
Don't say that about the chat.
Todd says, don't say that about the chat. Oh, okay. Bethany says, love the arcade one too. Frankly, is currently figuring out how to use Wii. So we're officially in our gaming era. Yeah. Stephanie says, yes, that would be better for you. I get to keep some of my cards, but I do still have a lot of cards, which I do plan on donating a bunch of those to Carla Cards for Cancer, and she's planning on, I'm putting things away as I talk. She's planning on doing a cancer, well, she does a cancer drive, Cards for Cancer, all year long, every year, but she's planning on doing a marathon, I believe in October. Maker's prerogative what to do with the card. Well, I did have enough extras that we were able to go through them and decide what to give my mother-in-law for Mother's Day, because we did not mail it off to her because we're going to see her this week. So, but yeah, I do need to sell some of those, and you guys are the ones that would want to do it. I have no idea if the ad quote is working. I haven't checked it. I told you I was going to, and then I haven't had time. So that was a last week thing that I have not had time. So I would say don't expect it for another week or two, because I got to get stuff done before the trip and get prepped. Otherwise, I won't even have clothes to wear, right? Anyway, I love how this one turned out. Okay, you guys ready? We are up to 23 people. Anybody else want to get into on the giveaway before I hit the button? Stephanie says hello, everyone that came in. I'll add my new quote to my add later list. Good God. Okay, let's go ahead and do this thing. Let me get that thing back up here because it is hiding from me again, and hope that things don't disappear. Make sure it's what? Make sure it's the correct button. Okay, so Bethany is making sublimation things now so she can sell them in the boutique. Absolutely. Perfect. Okay, Dawn. We're going to go ahead and do the drum roll real quick, and then you guys can go. We're not in the middle of an ad. That is good. So, let's go ahead and hit that drum roll. So our winner today for this bouncy card is going to be Miss Jen. Jen, you get this one, honey. Jen gets this one. Let me hit the button to get the picture done and give you the form. There you go. So go ahead and fill that one out for me. And yeah, I think this did turn out pretty cute, even if I did have trouble with some pieces and things and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow at noon. Let's do our credits real quick so I can thank all of you guys. Thank you for my YouTube members and my Twitch subs. Thank you so much for being here all the time. And to everybody who has been in the chat participating and having a good old time with us. Even you guys that did... Okay, that scary thing, the exorcist thing, I don't understand why that happened. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow. I forgot now which one we're going to be doing, but we will be doing one of the new collections from Spellbinders tomorrow at noon Eastern. And tomorrow night... Oh my goodness. I've got tomorrow night, and then Wednesday. Those are the three remaining streams for the week, and it's all going to be brand new stuff. So... Oh, I think I'm playing with Nessie tomorrow. I think we're doing Loch Ness Monster tomorrow. I don't know. You'll have to come back and see. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Welcome to the Craftosphere. Yes, step inside. Every color, every shape. Come catch the vibe. Foam is life. We design with glee. Creating magic. Oh, can't you see? If I can make it, you can too, no doubt. With every little heart I craft, I shout.